Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, Anthony Rendon launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, helping lead the Angels over Detroit 5-2. He is currently among the AL leaders in on-base percentage. The Orioles went deep 4 times as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 9-4. The Philadelphia Phillies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they blasted the Astros 6-0. The Marlins picked up 14 hits in total as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 6-5. The Giants combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-1. Garrett Cole got the W and now has 5 this year as the Yankees took down the inner-city rival Mets 1-0. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. The Toronto Blue Jays racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 9-3. The Cubs sent 3 balls into the seats as they dismantled the White Sox 10-3. The Royals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 2-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they pulverized the Braves 8-1. Tanner Rainey collected
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Andrelton Simmons has a single, a double, and a home run already in this one. Looking for the toughest one to get in the cycle, the triple. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they open up a 4-run lead.
Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4.
Digging in, Isaac Paradis. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Isaac
Castro gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Hey, get us a grounder right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons is there. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Let's play ball. He's out. 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 3 out. You're out.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And 11-7 final in this one. The Angels used a nice 5th inning to take the lead. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Los Angeles Angels are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bellinger's under it. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Career numbers against Baez. He's 0 for 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Angels are gone in order. This game remains tied at 6. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Stassi is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the left fielder, Josh Peterson.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Jock Peterson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, number 43, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Dylan Floro comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Dylan Floro.
bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. But gloved by the third baseman for the out, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Stassi. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Bellinger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready once again, Jason Dominguez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Peterson. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. Angels strand a couple. We're still tied 6-6. Now batting, Gavin Lux. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
The second baseman, number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Standing in, Zach McKinstry. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Hard liner toward short. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Now this gets all the way to the wall.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Corey Seager will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that is off the wall in right field. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting,
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. But it's over his head and jumps the wall for a ground rule double. And this game is tied. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Trout. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run. And they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First delivery to him on the way. Four runs here in this half inning. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bullet back up the middle. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Dodgers lead this one 10-6. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
In now, David Fletcher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. This one's down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
10-6, the final score in this game. Los Angeles get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Dylan Floro wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the Angels, 6 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base.
The big
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Mike Trout is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. A 3-run home run for Mike Trout. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Play ball.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
Let's play ball. 3. You're out. 3. That's ball 4. Out. 3. He's out. Out. You're out. 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 Out.
Striding in, DJ LeMahieu. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2. Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone.
Play ball. You're out.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Los Angeles Angels are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a one-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. Joey Gallo is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Joey Gallo is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Striding in once again, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. Buttrey has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Now at the plate, Nick Solak. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Los Angeles Angels jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Matthew Boyd earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Ty Buttrey strikes out the side to record the save, his 30th. So that's a wrap here tonight. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Mike Trout is looking to go deep. He is a home run shy of the cycle, so we shall see if he's got it in him right here.
One time, right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball.
Hey, drive him in. Don't look better right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down.
3 out. 3 out.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-2 the final today. The Los Angeles Angels came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jaime Barria earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Ty Buttrey wraps it up. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Mike Trout bats here with an 11-game hitting streak on the line. No hits yet, so a bit of pressure on him in this at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, number 33 on the year, as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Play ball. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. You're out.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 3 runs already home here.
Hey, see it up. Drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground.
Come on, get down, get down, get down.
Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over.
Let's play ball.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Los Angeles. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Mike Trout has not picked up a hit to this point, so his 13-game hitting streak could be on the line right here.
Here we go.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire.
Play ball. 3. That's ball 4. You're out. 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 Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Hey, nobody gone now.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Off to Toronto, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Let's play ball. You're out.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door score quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Los Angeles Angels took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Welcome to Inside the Show. It's the wild day that is the trade deadline. Starting in the AL West, Sam Haggerty was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the Mariners pushed past the Angels 8-4. His modest hitting streak now stands at 9 straight games. The Rangers combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 4-1. J.D. Martinez collected a total of 4 driven in, leading the Bo Sox to the win over the rival Yankees 7-4. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. Tristan McKenzie picked up win number 8 this year as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 8-3. The Detroit Tigers snapped a 9-game losing streak as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 9-5. Cole Hamels got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, helping lead Atlanta past the Reds 5-1. The Mets allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 2-1. The Redbirds totaled 13 hits as a team as they stomped the Brewers 10-3. The Diamondbacks racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-3. The San Diego Padres grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-5. The Cubs put together 10 total hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-3. And that's the show. The trade deadline is only hours away, so don't forget to check in tomorrow for a full recap of the day's events.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Matthew Boyd is back on the mound to start the 8th. He's been dealing to this point as he tries to keep this shutout effort going. First delivery to him on the way. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And no one will get this one. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time, 4-1 now.
Hey, a little better late than never, Dero. Here, that base hit here in the 8th inning. They're still behind in this one, but at least they're not getting shut out.
Yeah, you're going to see this offensive team fight to the bitter end. As long as there are outs out there, they're going to grind it out and see if they can get back in this one.
At the plate, Braden Bishop, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, Dero, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. He's set. Here it comes. Gordon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mariners forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Angels 4 and the Mariners 1. Digging in and looking for more, Franklin Barreto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Bishop is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Anthony Bemboom.
Stepping up now, Anthony Bemboom. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I know one thing with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well, so I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
Into the box now, Jason Dominguez. Hit hard to the right. Foul. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Carl Edwards Jr. answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 16, Carl Edwards Jr. The batter, number 2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Digging in now, David Fletcher. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. Digging in to try it again, J.P. Crawford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Crawford.
First pitch on its way. Hard liner to center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box, Sam Haggerty. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Brian O'Keefe.
Next for Seattle, Brian O'Keefe. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Bim boom over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyro.
At the plate, Tyro Estrada. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Seattle, good night.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Los Angeles rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Los Angeles Angels are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Swing and a hot shot toward third. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Taveras waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Joe Adell.
So Joe Adell bats now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this.
So now to the plate, Luis Renfroe. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
I say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Halos came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Jacob Barnes wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line for tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Mike Trout may be looking at his last opportunity to extend his hitting streak, which currently stands at 14 games.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot to third. Davis brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. Out. 3. He's out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The New York Mets took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Steven Matz earns win number 7 on the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. The Los Angeles Angels are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Set to deliver on 0-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Ready now for L.A. Joe Adell, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Rowe has pitched just under 60 innings. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
At the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Liner toward right center. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Ready on 0-2. Well, this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. And the Angels are going to walk off a winner.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Los Angeles Angels came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jaime Barria wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rays, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Big A this afternoon, 45,477. The Angels. Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 43.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Weekly hit to third. He's got it on to first, and it's dropped. And the inning will continue as the bases are loaded now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So stepping in, Justin Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Turner has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Fouled off. The 0-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Los Angeles Angels with their 80th win to pace the division. Hansel Robles gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ty Buttrey hammers down the save, his 40th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left.
Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this.
And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Los Angeles Angels led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Jaime Barria wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Ty Buttrey earns the save out of the bullpen, his 41st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Franklin Barreto may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Standing in now, Anthony Bemboom, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hirano, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Matt McGill enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. And now for the Angels, Jason Dominguez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
From the stretch, pulled high in the air out to right field. On the run is Henniger. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andrelton Simmons. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now here it comes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Angels lead. Now at the plate, Tyro Estrada. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Malik Smith. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ty Buttrey takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Estrada on at first, nobody out. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out.
Second baseman.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and you can't catch up to the express.
He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Last chance for the Mariners. Struck him out, so a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys, but this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Andrew Heaney is back on the mound to start the 8th. He's been dealing to this point as he tries to keep this shutout effort going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cal Raleigh is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. The 0-1 delivery. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Brian Shaw enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. New inning set to get underway, and the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next.
The first baseman, number 5.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Haggerty is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Bemboom. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner toward right center. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Striding into the box, Jason Dominguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He grounds it sharply to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Malik Smith the next to hit. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Again, another foul ball. Now here it comes. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney. He brings with him a .313 batting average. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Los Angeles Angels took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Andrew Heaney pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. Yusei Kikuchi couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Los Angeles Angels are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Joey Gallo stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping into the box, Ronald Guzman. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. And this will be fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And it's fouled away. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Texas down to their final strike in this one. He struck him out, and the Rangers are gone here this evening.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Los Angeles used a three-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Hansel Robles earns his third win of the year in relief. Ty Buttrey retires the side to hammer down the save, his 43rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rangers, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Andrelton Simmons has a single, a double, and a home run already in this one. Looking for the toughest one to get in the cycle, the triple. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one.
There we go.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air to left. Calhoun waits on it, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. 3.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taking advantage of nearly every opportunity.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Los Angeles Angels led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Matthew Boyd hangs win number 11 on his line. Jordan Lyles was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Ty Buttrick closes the door for the save, his 45th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Merrill. And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
No balls and a strike to count. He's set, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. Mike Trout came into this one riding a 12-game hitting streak, but that's in danger of ending if he can't pick up a base hit here. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And now this is bobbled in left. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't.
Now batted.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the ninth, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
I think it was pretty apparent he was trying to steal that bag to keep them out of the double play, which the guy at the plate is certainly prone to sometimes. It's always a risk, though.
3. Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Los Angeles Angels took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Mike Trout has not picked up a hit to this point, so his 13-game hitting streak could be on the line right here.
Oh, big dog, right here, one time.
He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third.
Get down, get down, get down.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They're up 2-0.
Play ball. You're out. 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 Ball 4, take your base. He's out. That's ball 4. Out. 3. You're out. Out.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far, and they've been a force on the field all.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out west in the
If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. Hansel Robles is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now for Cleveland, Franmil Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Tyler Naquin. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Now the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Here comes the first pitch. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And right into the shift. But this will get foul for strike 2. Popped him up. Hedges shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now back, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marcotte is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Now at the plate, Brandon Marsh. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Oscar Mercado.
Oscar Mercado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
So striding forward now, Carlos Santana. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Line to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in, Starlin Castro. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Indians go down 1-2-3. Our score holds at 5 apiece. th inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder Joe Adell. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left, and this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
At the plate now, Anthony Benboom. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Racing back the right fielder. And they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've taken a 2-run lead. Southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
The first baseman, number 7, Eric Salcedo.
At the plate, Eric Salcedo. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Renfroe. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reyes will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 22.
Now to the plate, David Fletcher. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. The relay, poor base running there, got him caught the hot box between first and second. In now, Austin Hedges. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. 0-2, here it is. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Ty Buttrey comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 31.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
8-5 tonight. Los Angeles used a 3. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Hansel Robles is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Ready with the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Chopped down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Got him, and that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Tyler Marcotte, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Down in order go the Tribe. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We are into extra innings, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jason Dominguez. Here's the first pitch to him, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 0-1, and there he goes towards second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Settling in now, David Fletcher. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. Angels strand 1. Still tied 1. Standing in, Carlos Santana. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's only 2 for 10. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Jose Ramirez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Bradley.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Phil Maton takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 11.
All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up Mike Trout. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center. Marcotte is there, and on 1 pitch, Trout is retired.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with 1 swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Hit sharply toward the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Odell.
So Joe Adele bats now. He swings and grounds it to short. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in, Jason Dominguez, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Comes set. The 0-1. Line towards center field. Marcotte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels get just the 1. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Into the box, Austin Hedges. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ty Buttrey takes the mound in a save situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Number 31.
He's set and the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Buttrey is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Starlin Castro.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
0-1 the count. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Hansel Robles earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Ty Buttrey wraps it up. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Mike Trout may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. From the stretch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Athletics took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Sean Manaea wins for the 17th time, the top total on the staff. Matthew Boyd pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Liam Hendricks hammers down the save, his 30th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching ML. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Mike Trout is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Alfaro over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Play ball. 3.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Let's play ball. Out. You're out. He's out. 3.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Angels win for the 96th time, most in the division. Andrew Heaney earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season. Ty Buttrey earns the save out of the bullpen, the league-leading 52nd of the season for him. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Anthony Rendon has gone hitless so far in this one, but he's got another opportunity here to extend his 10-game hitting streak. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead 4-3. One-run finish, 4-3.
The regular season is
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Griffin Canning is back on the mound to start the 8th. He's been dealing to this point as he tries to keep this shutout effort going. Andrew Benintendi is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw won't get him at first, an infield single, and it's 1st and 3rd now.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Reined in. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty in the end. Josh Taylor enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in once again, Anthony Bemboom. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You've got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. The leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now back.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Hit hard, but foul. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley on the run. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So coming to the plate, Mike Trout, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into short left center. On it is Benintendi. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone, and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
On to first, and it's dropped. But they'll tag the runner anyway as the drop doesn't cost him, and there are 2 away. So here's Michael Chavis now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Los Angeles Angels are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. Jorge Polanco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Another one sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
The next Twin up, Mitch Garver. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Final strike for the Twins. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And it's all over. The Angels are going to the World Series.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
And, guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Our final line score tonight.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. In Game 5 of the World Series, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined to give up just 5 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year. In more Halos news, closer Ty Buttrey will be out of action for the next couple of days. He's got a strained hamstring.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Anthony Rendon came into this one riding a 12-game hitting streak, but that's in danger of ending if he can't pick up a base hit here.
See it up, drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
First pitch on its way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Play ball. He's out. 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 Ball 4, take the ball. You're out. Out. He's out. 3.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
8-1 is the final tonight. Los Angeles led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Matthew Boyd earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Tonight, first for the victorious Angels, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run on 6 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Mike Trout may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
Well, there's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
This is line to left. Williams has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So Joe Adell bats now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 0-1 pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit.
If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. Mike Trout has gone hitless so far in this one, but he's got another opportunity here to extend his 10-game hitting streak. First offering on its way.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Line drive to left. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
And the throw in gets away from him. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. He kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Taylor Ward. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of this game, and he came back with another good pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. And it's still...
Let's play ball. 3. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the...
Play ball. Out. He's out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Noah Ramirez is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Barreto takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The catcher, number 13.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Salvador Perez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. KC down in order. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece.
The catcher, number 33.
Here comes the first pitch. Max Stassi is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
50th pitch of the game on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now back, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Maitan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Soler. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've taken a 2-run lead. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Dero. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Kevin McCarthy will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And Trout has himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. This is hit sharply to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they've posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Tyler Zuber will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. To the plate now, Jason Dominguez, pulled toward right center field. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Taylor Ward. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. One last shot. Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
The designated hitter, Hunter.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Number 43 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 43.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
14-9 is the final score here. The Angels put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today. Noah Ramirez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium this afternoon, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.